Hey, 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 hey. We are back for our nightly edition of Viewer's Choice 2013, The Real People's Power.
Stinky feet. Um,
In our tart, I think that means free your mind.
Free your mind. So,
Okay, earlier this day we did people watching it in the news and a topic. So tonight we're just going to do a topic, and tomorrow we'll get back to our regular routines.
okay. So on that note, in the past, we have bombed Christianity. I mean, not Christianity, Catholicism. We have bombed
Mormons.
It's the Christians' turn.
Oh shit.
It is time to bomb Christians.
And here we go.
Okay, according to the Christian religion, yes, the Christian religion. According to them, there are 10 commandments that they are supposed to abide to. Right? And we're going to talk a little bit about each one here tonight. What I want to do, since I have it rolling right now, I really should have done this prior to, but it's only going to take a second. Bear with me, people. We're going to go through each one of the commandments, and we're going to break it down, and I'm going to tell you what some of them, what each one means, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about how a lot of Christians don't follow.
And that would be the majority.
So, you say because if you don't believe in Jesus or anything like that, you're going to go to hell, right? Or if you don't do things right, you're going to go to hell. You cuss, swear, man, we do that a lot.
Oh yeah. We're hellbound.
Smoke, drink, all this stuff. It's all sin, right? So therefore, we're going to hell. But and then they sit there and they judge one another upon everything. And in their own religion, it says, "Do not judge others until you judge thyself first. Let he who goes without sin cast the first stone." Does all this ring a bell? I hope it does, because this comes from the Christian religion, and just putting that out there. So with y'all judging people, you're breaking what God has told you.
Yes, God, the one who you claim you get your rules and bylaws and the way you fucking think from.
Now listen, I believe in God. I believe in God, right? But I don't believe in the Bible. What that means is the Bible has been manipulated and rewritten through time. So therefore, how can you honestly trust what is in that book?
Pretty much.
So that's where my beef is. And my other beef is Christians who don't follow this. Like, for instance, you're in need of help, right? You go to a church to get such help. Sometimes they'll tell you, oh, we only do that Tuesdays and Thursdays for like people who need food, right? So you're telling me back then Jesus said to the people who needed food, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to break the bread today."
Yeah, wait another week or so.
Wait another week. Wait, you're going to have to wait till Tuesday even though it's Friday. No, God went ahead and gave them the bread. According to your book.
I just thought of something. God said apparently it's bad, quote unquote, to drink alcohol, right?
Christians.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Christians say it's bad to drink alcohol, right?
Right, but inside their own.
Let me get this one fresh in my mind, and then you can go ahead with yours. So, if that's the case, why does no one ever point out the fact that apparently God was able to turn water into wine?
Right.
And isn't wine an alcoholic beverage?
Right, because what God actually says in the Bible, it says, "Do not drink to the point of drunkenness, stupidity."
And don't we all?
And it becomes to a point when it becomes sin, according to God, is when you become a glutton, where you'll rather die for that alcohol. You know, that's when it becomes a sin.
Okay.
Let me clear that up, because that's what it says in their book.
I just wanted to point that one out.
But the pastors and everyone else want to deem it as evil, so they say you can't drink at all. You know, which they're going against something that's in their own book.
And you know damn well they do the same fucking shit themselves.
Yeah, and they're going against their book. They're going against what God said is okay. You know? Come on. Think about it, y'all. Does this really make sense? I think we're making sense here. Okay, so according to I just want the 10 Commandments. Okay, here they are. 10 Commandments. Okay. You shall not have, well, you shall have no other gods before me. Okay. That's one of the commandments. That one right there says, hey, don't worship anybody above me. Right? Which is true to a sense, but a lot of people don't do this because they worship their belongings, or worship their materialistic things, their house, their car, their jewelry. So therefore, they're honestly worshiping these things other than God. So therefore, they're breaking the first commandment right there. Next one: you shall not make yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is on earth beneath, or that is water under the earth. That means saying you will not say that you're God. You will not act like you're God. Sort of like this. This is where the Catholics tied into that right there. The Pope, he acts as a God. They are all called what a lot of leaders in the Catholic Church called Father.
Father this.
Yep, and I bet you 10 to 1 that pisses off God.
Yeah, I got a couple father names for you. Father touch a boy, Father fuck a boy.
Okay,
Father don't touch me there.
You shall not take the Lord your God in the name of the Lord your God in vain. Well, we all do that.
True that.
God damn it. So I guess I'm going to hell because I just said God damn it. Listen, I don't give 2 cents rats ass what you motherfuckers think. I believe in God. I try to live my life good. This is how I think it should be. You live your life good. You acknowledge God. Live a good life. And God will say, okay, come on in. God don't care what color you are. He don't care what gender you are. He don't care what kind of sexual orientation you are. He don't care what your sexual preference is. So you motherfucking Christians, stop putting things in people's mouths that's not even in your own fucking Bible. And stop fucking going against it. If you want to be a Christian, that's fine and dandy, but live for what the book fucking tells you to live. Don't
fucking claim you live by it, but then you want to fucking twist the words so that it makes it seem like you're in the right when you know fucking well you're in the wrong.
You're talking to a guy. You're listening to a guy right now that has read the Bible from the beginning to the end, from the end to the beginning.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never picked up a Bible to read it. I never pretended to read it, and I don't intend on reading it.
Well, why I read it is because I want to know what they believed in, so I could throw it back out.
See, this is where, like we said in our earlier show about the elderly, this is where the wiseness of the elders come from. I don't need to read some fucking book to tell me what the Lord has to say. I can go to my grandmother's. My grandmothers know that book. They'll read that book. They'll quote a verse from it quick, fast, and in a hurry. So no, I don't need to go to church for it. I don't need to fucking watch you retarded ass evangelists or whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves on TV. I don't need to read some goddamn book. And yes, I said goddamn book. No, I don't need that shit.
You know me? If I walk into a church right now, I'll burn. I'll burn right when I walk through the threshold. Yes, I would. Alright, so the next one. I'm going to skip down here. Here's a good one. This ties into our elderly one, okay? Honor your mother, your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God has given. Which this is basically saying, respect your parents.
Respect your fucking elders. Respect the ones that brought you your sorry ass into this here world.
Word. Okay, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
You shall not murder. Now, this goes in two different ways to me.
Okay.
Murder is not only what you can do physically, but you can murder somebody mentally and emotionally.
Oh, yeah?
You can, because you have a person who has a good head on their shoulders and everything else, but you can destroy that person, make them meek, you know? Make them feel horrible, you know? And you don't mean to. You know, I'm talking about the ones that do this out of illness, that do this, who hurt people on purpose. That's almost like killing the spirit, you know?
I see where you're coming from.
So that's like murder. It's murder of the spirit. And all the Christians do that one.
Oh, yeah.
They judge you the moment you walk in the fucking door.
Oh, yeah.
They automatically know where you're going with this, and they don't care.
God don't give a shit what you're wearing.
Nope.
He don't give a shit how you look. He don't give a shit who you love.
Come on, God himself had one of those little togas? Not toga, but you know what I mean. He had a little skirt thing.
Kilts? Oh, no.
No, not kilt. What they wore in the old days.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. Butt flaps.
Or
like I was saying, God don't give a shit what you look like. He don't give a shit what you wear. He don't give a shit who you love. All he cares about is you are praising him. No one else. Him. And yet you fucking so-called people of God want to sit there and down whose children? God's children. Yeah, you're some...
Okay.
Wow.
You shall not commit adultery.
And how many preachers and
how many people?
Fathers.
Period. How many times do you hear in church about this person doing that, this person doing that, this person doing that? Wow.
And you know what? That's another thing I hate about churches. Who the fuck are you to sit there and stand at that podium, claim to be a man of God, and yet not only are you apparently you're sleeping with the bitch that's singing in the choir, you're sleeping with the organist, the fucking dentist down the street, the doctor in apartment 2B, and yet you're going to sit there and talk down to someone who you know of that is cheating on their significant other. Who the fuck are you?
Right, exactly. Here's some good ones. I want to do this next one, these next two real quick together, so we can tie into it real fast. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. That means you shall not lie on one another. You shall not talk about one another. You shall not take your neighbor's house. You don't belong. You don't go in there and try to say this is my house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. That means you shouldn't have sex with your neighbor's wife. You shall, or his male servant. That means you shouldn't take over his people, or his female servant. That means his whore, or his ox. That means the working ability, or his donkey. So don't take his ass, or anything that is of your neighbors. Basically, these two are saying, hey, don't fuck yourselves over. Don't fuck your neighbors. Don't fuck with your neighbor's shit. Respect one another. And all you break this.
Love one another. Respect one another. And do you actually love and respect one another? No, I think not.
So, yeah. If you're a Christian, believe in what you preach. Believe in your book. Otherwise,
practice what you fucking claim.
And here's the thing. Don't go pushing your fucking religion on other people. If they want to go do it, they'll be there and they'll worship.
Of their own volition. Not because you wanted them to be there.
So, remember that. Don't be fucking bothering me. Don't be fucking bothering him.
You damn sure better not bother me.
You know, I know you're Protestant. Oh, you're going to go to hell. Have you not watched my previous episodes? Have you not watched us before? We're already going to hell.
And we know this.
So, thank you for tuning in to Viewer's Choice 2013.
The real people's power.
Free your mind. We'll be back tomorrow night with some topics and SmackDown review. You're not done with that? We got 2 words for you. Suck it.